SQL functions. Don't confuse it here. Why? Because we are having the functions concept in PLSQL also. Okay. First, what is SQL functions? SQL functions are all predefined functions. Okay, we can't write any logic. Just yeah. So all functions are predefined. Just we can use a function according to our requirements. So how the requirement look like? Okay, I have two values or two salaries of the employees, 5,000 and 10,000. I want to perform addition of these two salaries. How? Without using a function, how can I add those two salaries? Got my point, Sri? Yeah. Without applying a function, how can I add 5,000 and 10,000? No. It's a simple, but you are thinking too internally. No. Don't use any functions. Okay. 10 and 20 is there. How can I perform addition of 10 and 20? Yes. Select 10 plus 20 from dual. What it will display? 30. That's why I'm saying it's so simple. Okay. Two persons salary. Okay. 5,000 plus 10,000 from dual. Automatically it performs the addition and display the results. Okay. If you have 5 employee salaries. Okay. 5 employee salaries also we can directly specify first salary plus second salary plus third salary. Okay. No problem. If you have 50 number of employees, then is it possible to specify all salaries plus? No. So for that we can use the predefined function is there, which adds all the values within a column and display finally one result. Okay, such kind of requirements are there, means we can use those predefined functions. So I have 1 lakh products, some 500 products are there. Each product is having a particular cost is there. So generally in the original table I am maintaining the cost of the product is so and so 79.1234. So after the decimal point I am maintaining 4 decimal digits. But finally whenever I am taking money from the customer, I have to take the rounded value of that product cost. Am I right? Either it should be rounded to next integer value or it should be rounded to before integer value. Yeah, how it is. For that also we are having. So for single value directly we can specify so and so function and single value, directly you will get the value. If you are having many number of values, in that case it is better to use predefined function. Okay, so let me write a small description. So these are predefined functions. And user to perform user required tasks. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They can be available from the table _functions. Yeah. So these are the predefined functions, and each function performs a particular task. And these functions are available from the system table _functions. And now, what are the categories of functions? Categories of functions. Basically, we are having 2 categories. That is group functions or aggregate functions. for aggregate functions. What is a group function? So it acts on group of values and displays single value as the result. It acts on group of values and display single value as the result. What are the examples of these group functions is sum, average, and so on. Okay. Now, second type of functions are scalar functions or single row functions. So they can also act on group of values but display a resultant value for each input value. Okay. It acts on group of values and display a resultant value for each input value. So the example is lower, upper, length of a string, so on, so etc. So basically you are having two categories. One is group functions and one is scalar functions. Now the above two categories are divided into the following types according to the data type of the input value. How many types of data is there in your Oracle? Numeric data is there, character data is there. No, so not go for that much. Even CLOB, BLOB, and they are used to store character type of data or binary type of data. Yeah, okay. So again you are coming back to character type of data. So don't go for that much of long. Basically you are having numeric data, character data, date type of data. Why? Because date is having some other format. If a particular format is there for date, and conversion type of functions are there. Okay, let us see the above categories. Categories are divided into the following types according to the data type of input value. Data type of input value. Okay. Now, what are those types of functions? First one is number functions or numeric functions. So what they can do, acts on number type of data. Okay. Next, B, string functions. So acts on character type of data. Next, C, date functions. Acts on date type of data. And D, conversion functions. Acts on one type of data and display the result in other data type. one type of data and display the results in other data type. Okay, now let me go for first functions, numeric functions. So under numeric functions, you are having two types. One is aggregate functions and as well as the second one is scalar functions. Now under numeric functions, what are the aggregate functions? Yes, first function, sum of column name. It adds the values of the column and display the results. Values of a column and display the result. Example, display sum of all employee salaries. Display sum of employee salaries. Now select sum of, what is the salary? Sal, and here I am maintaining sum of salaries from EMP. Okay, it will add all salaries of the employees and display the results. Single value it will display. Same. Here you are using select statement, right? Whatever the clauses supported by select, all clauses you can use. Means where clause, group by clause, having clause. Okay, anything, everything you can use. Whatever the operators supported by select, all operators you can use. Like here, I want to find out sum of salaries of the department accounting. Next example, display the sum of salaries of the department accounting. So what is the statement? Select sum of sal from EMP. Salary is available from EMP. Accounting department name is available from department table. Okay, where DEPTNO in select DEPTNO from DEPT where D name equals to accounting. Clear? We have to use the subquery concept. Why? Because you are performing the sum operation on EMP table and you have an input value from department table. So use subqueries. So in this way you can use anything. That is the concept what I am going to tell you. Okay, now second function, average of column name. It finds the average and display the result. It finds the average value of the specified column and display the result. Example, display average salary of each department for each department. What is the concept I have to use here? Yes, AVG of sal, average sal in each department. Parallelly, I want to see the department number also from EMP group by DEPT and O. Okay. Next, third function, minimum of column name. It returns minimum value of the specified column. Minimum value of the specified column. Example, find least salary in department number 30. Select minimum of sal from EMP where DEPT and O equals to 30. So here different examples I have used. This is the simple example, and here we have used the subqueries concept. In the next function I have used the group by. Now I am using where class again. So whatever the clause is supported by select, any class you can use according to your requirements. Next. Max of column name. It returns maximum value from the specified column. Yeah. Display highest cost product details. So let us assume the table name is product, and let us assume product number, product name, product cost. Okay, select star from product. Okay, where cost of the product equals to maximum of cost, right? First it finds the maximum highest cost in the product cost column. For that cost it will display the product details. Okay, now fifth function. Before going to fifth function, let me introduce two examples on character type of data. Okay, A, B, C, three values are there. A, B, C. Can you add those values? A plus B plus C. Can you add it? No. Yeah. Okay. Can you find out the average value of those three values? No. So sum and average can be applicable on applicable on number type of data only. Okay. Mm. Whereas minimum and maximum, okay, A to Z, what is the minimum value? A to Z, alphabetic characters are there, A, B, C, D, up to Z. What is the minimum value? A. How you can say it is A? In the sense you are considering the ASCII values, am I right? Yeah, yeah. So minimum function can be applicable on number type of data as well as character type of data. Now, display the beginning name of the employee according to alphabetical order. Have you do you understand this question? So, hmm, what is the first name? Means suppose Alan, Ajay, okay, and Vijay, Samantha. So many employees' names are there. From those employees, according to alphabetic character, sorted data, according to sorted data, which one is the first name? Okay. Select minimum of ename from EMP. Enough. First, minimum function will checks each beginning character of each employee name. If all employee name beginning characters are same means, then it will go for next character, compare it, and next character compare, just alphabetical ordered data. So according to alphabetical order data, which one is the first name? That name will be displayed by minimum of ename. Yeah, the same way display ename according to reversal. Okay, last employee name. Display last employee name. Last ename according to alphabetical order data. Select max of ename from EMP. Okay. Now go for the next function. I think it is fifth function. Count of column name. Already we have seen this. It returns number of values from the column except null values. Yes. It returns number of values on the column except null values. Display number of employees receiving commission. Example, display number of employees receiving commission. Select count of ename from EMP where commission is not null. Okay. Next. Next function, sixth one, count star. So it returns total number of records of a table. Total number of records of a table. Example, display number of records and the customer details table. Select count of just star. No, don't supply any column name. Count star, and here I am using the title number of customers. From customer details table. These are the functions, aggregate functions related with numeric data. Now, under aggregate, okay, in case of numeric data, not only aggregate functions, we are also having scalar functions. Now, what are the scalar functions related with the numeric data? Same numeric functions. Under this, you are having scalar functions. First function, mod of m comma n. Display remainder value after m divided by n. Display remainder value after m divides n. Example, select mod of 14 comma 3. Yeah, from dual. So your result is 2. Okay, now power of m comma n. Display m raised nth power value. Example, select power of 5 comma 3 from dual. So 125 is the result. 3. Next function, SQRT, stands for square root. Okay, display square root value of n. Root value of n. Example, select SQRT of 64 from dual. Returns 8. Next one, square root power mod. Okay, round of m comma n. Display rounded value of m, which is rounded to n decimal places. Display rounded value of m, which is rounded to n decimal places. So whenever it is rounding up, it will check the n plus 1th position, n plus 1th decimal digit. If n plus 1th decimal digit is greater than or equal to 5, then nth decimal digit automatically incremented by 1 digit. Let me write that point. Note. Whenever it is rounding up the value, then it checks the n plus 1th digit, n plus 1th decimal digit. If it is greater than or equal to 5, then it automatically increments the nth decimal digit by 1. Okay, I will give you 2 examples. Select round off 65.3489. Front dual. Output is what is the output? Yeah, sorry, only m value I have specified. I need only one decimal place. After the decimal point, I need only one decimal place. So then it will display 5.3 only. 0.3. Next example. Select round of 65.3489, comma 2 digits. Front dual. Then it will display 65.35. So here I require up to second digit, right? Then it checks the next digit also, n plus 1th digit. Here it is greater than 5. It is greater than 5 in the sense it will increment the nth decimal value by 1 automatically. That is the meaning of rounding up. Now, trunk of m comma n, same. So it is similar to round function, but it doesn't increments. It doesn't checks the n plus 1th decimal digit. It doesn't increment the nth digit value. It is similar to round function, but it doesn't increments the nth value, decimal digit. How many number of decimal places you require, that many number of places it will display. It doesn't go for any checking. So just at the place of round I am using trunk. Then it will display 65.3. Then it will display 65.34 only. So let's find out the difference. Next, 6th function, round trunk, floor. Yeah, the last four functions are very, very important. Remember it. Floor of n. Mhm. It returns highest integer value which is less than or equal to specified value. It returns highest integer value which is less than or equal to given value. Example, select floor of 64.38 from Jewel, and it returns 64. Hello. Okay. Next one. So seal of n. Hello. Yeah. Yes. See here. Floor of 64.38. Okay. So actually, floor function or seal function returns always integer value. Okay. First of all, the value must be integer. The integer value should be less than or equal to given value in case of floor. Okay, see here. What is the smallest integer value which is less than the specified value? 64.38. So if you can consider 65, which is greater than that value. Sorry, control shift. Okay, okay, but which is less than or equal to given value. Okay, so what is the below value of this integer, this specified value? 64, 63. Yeah, yes, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60. Go to 0, up to 0. Okay, from that satisfied values, it will display highest integer value. So highest integer value in that list is 64. Okay, so the same as seal, it returns least integer value which is greater than or equal to given value. Yeah, let's see, what is this? Yeah. It returns least integer value which is greater than or equal to given value. So say seal. Now it will display 65. Yeah, simple logic. See, which the integer value must be greater than or equal to given value. Equal to value should not satisfy integer condition. Okay, the greater than value 65, 66, 67, 68, so on. From that list, what is the least integer? 65. Yes. Okay. So these are the these are related scalar functions for numeric functions. From these functions, the important functions are round, trunk, floor, seal. According to interview point of view, these are very, very important. Now go for string functions. The next type of functions are string functions. So what is the string function? A function which acts on character type of data. Okay, already I have given the description in the previous